Close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here.
They say money is the root of all evil, but it get passed around and talked about a lot in the house of God.
He called you to be a financier of the kingdom. He called you to finance the kingdom.
When I was a kid, my mama gave me $2 every Sunday to put in the collection plate. The collection plate never seen that $2, but that snap machine did. I had a smooth operation going on until one Sunday she caught me eating a pack of Starbursts. How in the hell you got them Starbursts? Where you get the money to get those Starbursts? Let me find out you spending that $2 I give you for offering on that goddamn snap machine. I'ma tear that ass up. So yeah, I had to stop that ASAP because my life was on the line. But anyways, these days I don't even go to church. And the reason why I don't go to church is because I feel like I'm too financially savvy to be going to church, and I know that sounds bad, but hear me out though. Praying is free. Going on YouTube and typing in TD Jakes is free. Living righteous is free. Being humble is free. Maintaining a positive spirit is free. And I never needed assistance fighting off the devil. So with me knowing all that, I never felt the need to give away 10% of my earnings, a building fund collection, and last but not least, a whatever is on your heart collection. Like, hold up, this man just found a way to ask everybody in the room for money 3 different times in the last 2 hours, and they gave it to him?
I live in the biggest house in the state of Louisiana. I have the biggest house of any preacher in America. I don't mean that arrogantly or pridefully.
When you take off your follow the leader glasses, you can see very vividly that you're making a very idiotic financial decision. Every Sunday, and you know pastors are like human beings just like you and me. And one thing that can easily be birthed inside a human being is entitlement. If you have a congregation with 1,000+ people willing to pull out their wallets for you every Sunday, after a while you will feel entitled to these people. It's human nature, just like my dog Michael Jackson said.
As Pastor Creflo Dollar asked his followers to buy him a $65 million private jet.
Dream for the best house. Dream for the best car.
He's a pastor named Dollar who preaches the prosperity gospel. The more you give, the more you shall receive.
And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm going to have y'all come to the altar and give it because I need to see 1,000 people moving.
Imagine feeling like you can hold people hostage by the fear of religion and basically telling them nobody is leaving until we run up a $20,000 bag. This man literally felt comfortable and entitled enough to hold over 1,000+ adults hostage, demanding a $20 exit fee. Like, dang, my brother, I'm already paying you to maintain my status in the congregation. Now I gotta pay you to leave? You see, me myself, I would have started acting out on purpose just to get kicked out. Like, yeah, bro, church was crazy today. I had to start acting out just to get kicked out. I literally had to find a loophole to get around that exit fee. This is ridiculous.
Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20.
I remember watching South Park as a kid, and they had this one episode about Cartman starting the church just to make money. And I vividly remember him swimming in the kids' swimming pool filled with money, talking about how his congregation is a bunch of idiots that will fall for anything.
Do you have money? Huh? Nothing. Zero. How much do you have?
I will 1.2.
1.2.
Yes.
Give me all of it.
Okay, thank you, bro. I'll do the transaction.
Now wait, I'll tell you why.
Yes.
Because I saw you in the spirit.
Oh yes.
God taught me all the money that you have left, give it to me.
I'll do that. I'll do that now.
In a few weeks.
Oh yes.
You'll be shocked.
I'll do that. Yes.
Church member Mary Jones plans on answering the pastor's call, even though she rides the bus 20 miles every Sunday to Dollar's church.
We support our pastor. That's what we're here for.
And I ain't saying that all churches are like this. I'm just saying that the liability of getting played like a fool is clearly there. A pastor being a con artist, utilizing his gift of gab for financial gain is not a far stretch at all.
What's Pastor Dollar's prosperity gospel really all about?
What is it all about? It's about feeding him. It's about him eating. I'm going to tell you whatever I need to tell you to get you to put money in my pocket.
There's enough content flowing through the internet to make these type of allegations 100% believable. Selling hope is damn near like selling drugs. People get high off hope. If I put $100 in this collection plate, believing that God is gonna bless me with $1 million for doing that, yeah, I'm high off hope, the same way Shirley is high off meth.
You know, I've owned 3 different jets in my life, and used them and just burning them up for the Lord Jesus Christ.
Televangelist Jesse Duplantis says God himself told him it's time for an upgrade.
He said, I want you to believe me for a Falcon 7X. So I said, okay.
A Falcon 7 jet like this one to preach to more people around the world. And he's asking his followers for the $54 million.
I really believe that if Jesus was physically on the earth today, he wouldn't be riding a donkey.
Private jets, mansions, fancy suits, luxury cars, and 67% of your congregation is living off Section 8 and food stamps. You should be telling your congregation to save their money and make their own lives better. But nah. But instead, you are convincing them to fund your lifestyle. Having the gift of gab should never be utilized to manipulate people into financial gain. It should be a law against this. And from the outside looking in, it's looking like a common practice with these so-called leaders of the house of the Lord. Pocket watching has never been cool and acceptable, but in this situation, it's cool and acceptable as hell. The money you make should be utilized to putting you and your family in a better situation in life. The hard-earned money that you make should have nothing to do with your relationship with God. I have a very healthy relationship with God, and He shows me divine favor on a regular basis. And I got all of this for free. What I look like paying for something that I got 100% control over?
Isn't it true that you want to fly commercial so that you can fly in luxury? How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business.